You have
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome here to Keystone, Florida, our weekly associating auction. My name is Tom. Just keep in mind, everything we auction is sold in as is condition. No guarantees, warranties, and other kind. We will expect only to make somebody with anything else. So the key is what you get. Okay? All cars are put on sale paperwork. Or perhaps the okay? All right, cars are coming with keys, like I said, we're going to have to make the key in order to start a vehicle like the only other add-on to the purchase price goes back to the city of LA, get into the take the car. Okay? All right, we do have some 10-day holds today, and we get down to 45. I'll give you special instructions concerning those vehicles. They're a little different. Okay. All right, if you can't get your car tonight, don't worry about it. You come here tomorrow morning, 20 hours of 8 and 12 noon, and get your vehicle released. Online, folks, 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. they'll release your vehicles, right? So come on in the morning. Don't try to come in tonight because we're probably going to shut down. Yes, sir. Yeah, guys, once I say sold in a car, we want only one person to come up to the window. And when I say sold, I need you to stand up, okay? Don't talk to your neighbor or dilly-dally around. Stand up, come up to the window, all right? Speak this process out. Okay. No, you don't have it. Just look at that finger. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll stay on my side. Okay, everybody ready? Ready to the left, ready to the right, here we go. Here's number one. Here comes the 05, Ben, COK, 500 mile guns, they get those runs, we go, automatic, down the straight over on it, then what's your pleasure for? Hey, you're gonna give me about, how much here? 15? I got 1,500. Who about 1,000? 1,000, 11. How about 11? They're gonna give me 1,100, 1,200, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 2, now 1, 21, where do you go? 1, 2, 22, 23. I got 30, 25, 25 for the number, 26 for the number, 27. How about 7? We're gonna go 7, 7, now 8, 8, now 9, 29. And now 3 grand, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 6, 7, 37, 38. How about 8, 8, 9, 39, 39, he's 38. I got 39, 4 grand, 41. How about 41, 2, 42, 3, 43, another. How about 43? You want 3? And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 5 grand, 51. 51. 51. Hey, shake that. Sure, fine. Are you guys together in the back? You guys are not together? Okay, I got you at 51. You're at 55, it's 5,100, 5,200. How about 52? Money's 51. How about 52? Anybody else? 52 here, and I sold the thing for $5,100, and 55 to buy, right? Here we go, number 2 coming up. Here we have a 2011 Super Forester. And it runs quarter automatic trigger lines, about 2 grand here in this one. All beats the bathroom new home. I guess who about 1,000? 1,000. How about down we go? 1,000, 11, 11, Steve, 11. How about 11? I already got 1,000 behind you. 11, 12, 13. How about 13, 14, 15, 15, 16? How about 16? 16, be careful how you're moving your hands around, okay? I got 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 2 grand. I'm about 2, you gotta get 2 grand, 2 grand. Now I got 2 grand, 21. I'm about 21, 2, 3, 23, 24. I'm about 24, you gotta get 4, 5, 25, 26, 27. I'm about 27, 7. I got 7, 8, 28 to back, 29, 3 grand. And 1, and 2, and 3, 33, what do you say, 33, he's, 3, now 4. How about 34, I have 33, get a back row. How about 34 for the number, 34 for the number, 400, here, 400, 400 here, and I sold it back. Well, 3,300, probably gone, you snooze, you lose. So what's your number there? Uh, 16, right? 3. There's an 07, 5. Quarter automatic, trigger the run 1,000. I got down to go where? $500. He said 3, 3.5. I got a half of back and forth. I'm about 4, we're gonna go $400 here. 4, now half, now 5, now half, now 6, now half. I got a half, I got 6 there, 6.5. How about 6 out of 50, 50, 6 out of 50 and about, 6 out of 50 quarters, 6 to the quarter, and the quarter, and the quarter, now half. At a half, 75, get it to 75, 700, and a quarter, and now a half, and 75, now 8, and a quarter, now half, 8.5, 850, and now it's 75, it's 75, 9, that's $100, we're gonna go 9. How about 9 there, and money's 875, take 9, not quarters, and a quarter, and a quarter, 90 on shirt, quarter there, half. How about 9.5, no, 75, I'm gonna go 975, 9.5 over here. About 975, we're gonna go 975, 75, 75, 1,000. And 1,000 to go. Hey guys, don't be like old ladies, just get your hands up. How about 1,000 to go, 1,000 to go, now quarter, and a quarter, here in this camp. How about 10 and a quarter, and a quarter here, 10 and a quarter, and a quarter down here, and we are going to start time. 1,000 even, if you want to shirt here. Guys, what you going to do tonight? He's on his way up, right? Thank you very much. I leave the mind. Can be part guys, they does run, for on the manage, for the run, heavy, on the side, $80 teacher. All right, who got 1,000? I got 1,000 to go make him your car, 1,000 to go here and find out. How about $500? It runs 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 11. How about 11 here, 11 comes here, no 11, who's 1,000 here, 11. Are you ready, sir? You just can't be head. Put your head back on your head. Stop moving around. I got 1,000, 11. How about 11 here, 1,100, 11 here, half. How about 1,050, 50, 50, another half, and 11, and a half, and 12. How about 12? You guys are both out, 12, 12 and a half. How about 12 and a half? 12.50, I got 12 on this side. 12 and a half here, 13. How about 13? No high. 13.50. And 14, go to your 14. How about 14? No high. 14.50, your turn. How about 14 and a half? Give me quarter. And the quarter down here on 1, 2, quarter, half, half. You guys good like old ladies, man. Come on. 14 and a half, 14.75. How about 75? Now 15. How about 15? Now high, 50, $50 cookie here now. 15 and a half. I got 15, I got 16, what do you 16? You say 16? But 16, what do you mean no? 16, no, nobody said no, he said yes, 16, 16 and a half, and 17, but 17, what do you 17? 17, now, 17 and a half, give me half, now 18, now 18, 18, you're most simple. How about 18, 18, then we're going to start right here for 17.50, yes, sir. Number 7, pretty much. 33, 33, right, coming up right now, number 5. Hey, here we go, number 6, right to 300. All right, quarter on and then, straight over line, there you go, says, rides and drives, $80 fee charge, to the pound return. How about I'm gonna go where? 5, 6. How about 6? I got 5 here, 600, he said, yeah, 6, 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. I got 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 75, now 6, now half. I got a half, 7, gonna go 7, 700. I'm the 7, now half, 7 and a half, now 8, now half. Give me half, now 9, gonna go 9, I had 9 there, 8 and a half. I'm about that and a half, I'm about that and a half. Right here, now 1,000. And a time to go, you, and a time to go, 9.5 over here, $1,000. How about 975, 75, no silver thing over here on the left. For 950, right there in the front row. So what's your number? Number is 28. No, here's number 6. All right, here we go. We'll call it 28I. For it on, automatic, straight around 1,000. How about 1,000 on that one? How about $1,000? $500. How about 5 here? 6 where? 6 here. You guys all together? You guys together? Okay, I think you guys are 6, 7, 8, 9, 9,000, that and a half, now 1,000, now half, and now 11, 11, 11, now half, 11 and a half, I got 11 on the side, 11 and a half, 11 and a half, and now 12, how about 12, how about 12, okay, now 12, now half, how about 12 and a half, he's 12, 12 and a quarter, how about 12 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a 12, how about 12 and a quarter, and a quarter, quarter, now half, now 75. How about 75? He's 12 and a half here. How about you 12 and a half? 12, 75, you got the 75, 13 say, not quarter. And a quarter. Mine was 13, right over here, 13 and a quarter, wrong side here. At 13, we get quarter, and we sold the time for 1,300, 1,300. Please, please. Under 7, here comes the 13, automatic self-title guys, they put it say, yeah, we put about 900. I'm about $900, $500, this is $2, yeah, that's all. There you go. I got 3, here's quarters, I got a half. How about a half, here's 75. How about 75, I'm just figuring a half, 75, 4 and a quarter. I'm straight at 4, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 75. How about 75, now 5, 500, a quarter. How about 5 and a quarter, let me see this 5, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. 5 and a half, 5 and a quarter right here. I got a half, you said, yeah, I got a half, that's 75. I'm a 75 on line first, now 6, now a quarter, now you both off, quarter half. How about a half, you 6 and a quarter here. How about 650 over here, now 75, 7. How about 7, your turn, now quarters, how about 7 and a quarter, 7 and a half. How about a half, now 75, gonna go 75 B, $800. 800 and a quarter, 825 and a half, 850. 850 there, 875. 875, 875, 75 down here, we have 9. Good night. I get 9 and a quarter, and a quarter and a half, and a half, each 9 and a quarter here, and a half, and a 75, no 75, 9 and a half here. How about 975, 975 here, we have over 10 for 950, very cool, right? Hey, number 36 divide. And a 5. Certainly you get 1. All right, here's number 8. Here's runs, 4 automatic, to the right. Hey, guess what? $30 each charge, not too bad. All right, here it is. Somebody gets 700. He said 3, so we're gonna have 4. I'm a 4 now high, 450. I'm a 50, 50. He's on the 4 quarter now high. That's a good one, right? I'm a 75, 75, 500 and a quarter. I'm a 5 1/4 pound here, need a quarter. I'm a 5 1/4 and a quarter now high. 5 1/2, 5 1/4 here. About 550, 50, gotta go 15, not 15, not 50 here, nice, total time, 25, number 6 is, all right, number 9, number 2, hey, number 8, model. All right, children, how many times, hey, let's see that. What are you gonna pay on that one? How much, 5? 5? 3, too much, 300. So I get a quarter, so I get a half. I get a 50, 50, I go 50, not 50, 50, not 75. How about 75? Now 4, not quarter, 425. 425, they on my first. Now, 75, and 5, and a quarter. How about 5 1/4 on mine? Now half, 5 1/2. And this is the one. 5, 50, 75, now 6. How about 6? And now a quarter. How about quarter? 6 over here, guys. How about 6 1/4 and a quarter and a quarter here? 6 1/4, yes, no quarter and a half. How about a half? 650, no 75, 675. How about 75, 75 cents, 700. And now a quarter. How about quarter? Now half, 750. And that's 50, 75. We're going to go 775, 7.5 here. How about 775? Over there. 775 right here. Now 800 and a quarter. And a quarter, 845, 8 here, 825. Hey, put your phone away. Watch me. 845, 800, 825, the nice silver thing. $800, 2 by 36, 36 is a buck. And the price is 800, right? The buddies of mine, okay, very good. Here's number 10. Here's an old time Beamer, 325. Right? What about a minute? The bill of it, give me 1,000, 5, 4, 4.5. I got a half. Now he's 4 already. 4.5.
4.5.
Now 5, and a half, and a 5 1/2, 5 1/2, each side here, and a quarter, and a half, and 75. Now the 75, you gotta go for 75 6, and a quarter, and a half, and 75. 675, 675, 75, and 7, and a quarter, and a half, and 75. Now the 75, now 8, and a quarter, now half, now 75, now 9, now 100, now half, now 1,000, now half, now 11, now half, and 12, you gotta go 12, little. How much longer there? 12, you 11.5 a bit. I need 12, anybody else? Give me 1,200, and we have soda 10, 11.50, 108, number 8, and 5, 11, I need 12. Anybody get what's my card? I'm sorry, if you don't need the 10, some type too. I used to get 900, how about 900 for that? How about 105? He said 3, 3.5, no 4, and a half, and 5. And a half, and 6, and a half, and 7, and a half, and 8, and a half, now 9. But 9, 8.5 right there, I need 9, now half, and now 1,000, and now a half, and now 11, and a half, and 12, and a half, and 13, and a half, 14, and a half, 15, and a half, 16, a half, and now 17, now half, now 18, and a half, and 19, and a half, and you half. But 19 and a half on 2, 2 grand. There you go, money's 19 and a half. How about 2 grand? How about 2? You're going to go 2, you're going to go 2, now half, now 1. How about 21? That's like 20, 50, 21. 21 and a half, right here, 21 and a half. So I got 21 and a half, 21 and a half here. How about 21, 15, the 15, the 50 here, we sold it 21 lines for 2,100, okay, number 12. Here comes the 2,000, that's the thing, it's GS 300 model. All right, 400 minutes to go on, we'll leave on 900. How about 900 bucks, 500 bucks? 3 said 3, 3.5. I got 3.5 of the back and the 4, now 1/2 of the back and the 5. How about 5 here down half, how about a half 6? How about 6? How about 6? How about 75? 575, 75, 6, 600 and a quarter. How about quarter down, 6 to the back row. How about 6 and a quarter, now half, now 75. How about 75? And now 7, we're going to go 7 and a quarter. And a quarter, he likes to play. How about 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter. How about 7 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, we sold the Charles model. At 700, 700, number 119. Charles, I need you to come on up to the window, okay? Charles, okay? Otherwise, the girls are going to be yelling at me, right? Come on up, please. Thank you. No, not you. Not you, no. The gentleman right there, he got it. Here's lucky 13, that's a 2012 Mazda 3. Quarter Honda Medic, regular Roger Gun, they gonna get $900 here, how about $900? He said four and a half. I got 450 here, give me quarter, four big, quarter and a half, that's 75. How about 75, 500 and a quarter, 525. How about 540, now I have, that's 75, we gotta go 575. How about 75 on site, 5.5, now 75, we go 75, do a nice quarter. That's fine. 15, number 8, the buyer, number 8, right? Here's number 14, so 2 bars, that's the bill. Right? So we have the next, the little Roger down, so we have the bucks, 3, regular quarter. How about regular quarter? What's your bull entry? I got 3, regular quarter. How about regular quarter? Now half. How about 350, 350, you're up. How about 350, half, 75. How about 75? You jump in the last second, 75, 400. How about 4? We're going to get 4 now, quarter, 25. He's in the 4 on site. How about 4 and a quarter? Now half, over 50. And that's 50, 50, and that's 50, 450, 50, 50, and I so the 10. 425, number 60, so then there it is, number 15, 15. So it's the same as right? You don't have a net, you can 800. How about $8? This is the best. How about 4? I got 3, 3 and a quarter. And 3 and a quarter here in the Camry car. How about 3 and a quarter? And that quarter in the quarter down here, those 10. 300, number 60, the line there. Right here we have number 16, 20, 14, 4. Whatever can stand, so you leave a time with that. I'm a time to go, time to go. Who's the time to go on that one? I'm a 5, he said 4, 4.5, 4.5 time. I'm a 5, now half, how about a half 6? I'm a 6, what is it? I'm a 6, now half, 6 and a half, 7, I'm a 7. I'm a 7, now half, 7, 15, now 800. I have 8, now half, 8, 15, now 9, get it 9, 900. I'm a 9, now half, 950, quarter. I'm a quarter, let's say, now half, 950. And that's 50, now the quarter. How about 950, 50, 950, 50, and I sold it. Thanks. 925. What about number 10? Number 10, the buyer. And here we go with number 17, 05. Right? You got it, 800. I'm not into the books. What about you? I'm 100. I'm not 4. Look at what that's. I'm about 200. He said 3. 3 a half. 75. Number 75, 375, $400, zero and 375, 4 and a quarter and a half, no 75. I got 475, 5 and a quarter and a half. 5 and a half, 75. How about 75? Money's 5 and a half here. 575, 6. 6, 5 and a half. I got 75 right there. You want 6 here? Not quite. Not quite. Online for 6, 6. 6 and a quarter. A little bit short. Look at me. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. 6 and a half. 6 and a half. 650, 50, 650, everybody up. 650, now 75, now 7. How about 7? You're going to go 7. He's 675. He's 7. How about 7? You're going to go 7. 7 online. Not 4. 7 and a quarter. 7 and a quarter. Your turn. How about 7 and a quarter? 7 here. 7 and a quarter and a quarter here. 7 online. That's $700, right? There we go. It's going to be number 18 the whole time. There we go. All right, quarter harder man, sugar line. I would say $7. You said 3, you take it a quarter. Take it a quarter? How about quarter time out? A quarter half, your turn. How about half for 75? It was 75, 375. How about 375? It was 75, and I sold it. That's 350 to number 6, right? Here's number 19, 2050. Yes, we don't the minutes, they would divide here, give me about $1,000 from the shell and everything. He said 4, 4.5. I got 450, 50, I got 4, 4.5, quarter. I'm a 4 and a quarter, now half, no 75, no 5, no quarter, and a half, no 75, no 6, no quarter, and a half, no 75, 7, it'll be 7 and a quarter. I'm a quarter, no half, 7.5, 75. 75, 7, 75, online, 8 and a quarter and a half, 850, 825 here, 850, now 875, and 9, on the 9, there go 9, and a quarter, half, How about 9.5? All the quarters on site. How about 950, 950, okay, now send it on time. And I found the word here in the Thompson. And I found it over time ago now for the quarter here. We have 150. And I found the 50, 51 as a show. I found the 50, the 50, the 50 down here, and I told it that. 1,025, number 8 to buy, 8 to buy. Number 20, here's something. Right? What do we say here? I got time to go where? 5 of us on that one. I'm gonna go 5 and 6. How about 6 here? Okay, count it. I do. I have 5, 5.5. How about 5.5? Quarters, half. How about half? That's 75. How about 75? We're right here. Now 6, not quarters, 6.25. Now 6.5. And 75 7. How about 7? Big 7. 6, 75, 7. How about 7? We're gonna go 7, we're gonna go 700, go 7 here, 9. Over 10. 675, number 19, and 19 in the line, or 675. Here's number 6, silent and two miles. I get that. For another 65, we go to the check down, we got about 900. Number 9, 3, 3.25. 3.25, half, 75, 4.5. I got a hand here, 5, how about 5, no half. I got a hand, I got 5 right here. How about 5.5? How about 5.5? Or 6, it'll be 6, no half. 6.5, no 7, no half. I got a half, no 8. I'm gonna do, on this over here, 7.5, I need 8. I'm gonna do 75, 70, 75, 75, here we have, so what that over here. For 750, 750, so what's your number there? Sir, I need to see your, I need to see your number, I'm gonna charge you $100 penalty fee.
Number.
Hey, look up here, come on, what's your number? Yeah. 103 to buy. Next time I charge you $100 penalty fee, okay? All right, here's number 22. Here we go, here's an 03, and these are on the card. For the automatic check of the mark, give me 9. How about 9 to the bucks? 5 to the bucks and that. You want 4? No? Great, 3.25. A quarter, you got a quarter?
I got 3
and a half. 3.5, 3.25, 3.5. I got 350 notes sold. 325, number 68, all right, it'll work here number 23, 2012, number 75. All right, what do you say, guys? 9. How about 5, 4, 4.5. I got 4 there, 4.5 where? Give me quarter. How about 4.25, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, a quarter here, and I.
1.25.
Quarter, half, 75. How about 75, and a 500 and a quarter, and a quarter here, half a quarter, and a half, half and a half, is 5.25, and a 5.5, I'm 50, and you go 50, 50, 50, 75, and 6, and now quarter, now half, 6.5, 75, 700 and a quarter, how about quarter, now half, 7.5, 75, how about 75, 27.5. How about 775, you're gonna go 70 for 75, here we, okay. For 750, number 8 is where? 24, 26. You do not have that, or not that, sorry. Now we're where? How about 5 bucks? That will be fine, we're gonna go 5, how about 6, 7? How about 7, you're gonna give me 7, then I'll be 800 here, 9, 8.5, now 9.5, and 1,000, and a half, now 11. How about 11 and a half, 11.5, now 12 and a half, 13 and a half, and now 14. How about 14, now half, now 15, 14 and a half. I got 15 over here. How about 15, how about 15 right there, now I'm 16. I got 16 and a half. How about a half, now 17, 17 and a half, and now 18 and a half, 18 and a half, 19, now half. How about 19 and a half? That's all off. 19 and a half, 19 over here. How about 1950 here? 2 grand, now half, and 1. How about 21, 21, 0, 0, 0, so you. At 21, 20, 50, 21, and we.
You good at 20? No, you good at 20.
21, now half. Give me half. 21 and a half, now 2. 22, I got 21 and a half here, 22 there, now half. How about 22 and a half? Yeah, how about 2250, 50, and the 50 here, this is off the bill. Sold him over here. For 2200, which number? Number. Yes, sir, 2-4 is iron, thank you. 20, guys, okay, this one. Everyone needs to go sit down, okay? All right, here's number 25, 04, Lexus RX 330. All right, 400 minutes for the Levana, Salvage Title, what do you say? Who put a pound on? I got pound 11. I'm at 11, here, gonna give you 11, I'm here, we're gonna go 11, I got pounds here, 11, give me half. How about a pound of 50, one pound of 50, 50, 50, I got pounds, right here, yes, sir. How about a pound of 50, and a 50, and a 50, and a 50, here, and I, half, and 11, now half, and 12, and a half. 13, no half, 14, no half, 15, no half, 16, and a half, and 17, no half, 17 and a half, and now 18 and no half, 18, 50, 18, 50, 18 here, 18, got a 50, got a 19, one set, no half. How about 19 and a half, 19, got a 50, he's 19. How about 19, got a 15, 50, and I, over 10. 1900, you said number 21. All right, here he comes. Here's 26, 02. All right, 44 $10, 400, 800. How much is it left? So I got 3, 3 and a half, and 75. How much 75? You got 375, $400 and a quarter. And a quarter where I got 4 and a half, 75. How much 75? And now 500 and a quarter. And a quarter where you're on, it's on site, a quarter. How about 5 and a quarter, and a quarter and a half, and a 75. How about 75? You gotta go 575, 575, 575, and that's it, 600 and a quarter. How about quarter? 6 over here. How about 6 and a quarter and a quarter here, 6 and a quarter, yes, no, so the time, $600, number 8, is from there. And here we go with number 27. Here's an awake code. Hold on, I don't know, sugar about, they give you 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8, and 9. How about 9? 1,000, 1,000, no 11, no 12. How about 12, 10, and 12? We'll go. 12, 11 and a half, 11 right here. How about 11.50? Are you ready, sir? Some quarters. Now half. That's 75. How about 75? 11 and a half here.
I got 11 and a half on mine. 75.
75, 12. And a quarter. Onside at 12. 12 and a quarter. How much over the quarter, and the quarter, and the quarter down here, a half, 15, now 75, 13. How about 13 days? 13, and a quarter, now half. But 13, 15, how many up here? 13 and a quarter, 13, how many 50, and 50, 50 down here, and that's 75. But 75. I got 13, 13, 75, so on mine. At 13, 50, on mine, right? And I find people think so big, it's big, okay? We got a lot of cars for that. The 28, oh wait, Jeep compass, alright? Right, so 100 to the line, we do bucks and 2 cars, they do the common car. How about time to go on that one? What's that, 4 man? 400. He's trying to rent it, I'm trying to sell it. I got 4 and a half. I got 150, now 500, and then now, okay? About 6, now half, about 7, about 7, 6 and a half of that. 7, now half, now 8, now 8, now half, now 8 and a half, 50, 8 and a quarter. 50, 50 quarter, quarter, and a quarter down here, we sold it back corner. $800, $800, from the back there, okay? 25, okay, 125, and the page, 29 up there. All right, here we go. Here comes the week 7 to the 100. Now, ready, time for the 100 salvage title. What do you do? Are you going to give me time? How about 5? Please, we're going to call. We're going to quarter half. I got a half, 75, 75, total, $400, and a quarter, and a quarter. And a half, 450, 75, and a 5, and a quarter, and a half, and a 6, and a half, and 7, and a half, and a half, 7 and a quarter. I was 50, 50, quarter, now half, and a half, 75. I was 75, 75. Now E, 800, eat, now quarter. And a quarter there, eat some guys. How much is the quarter in the 43, the 25, the 25? Then I sold them at about $800 for production at 119. Otherwise, the girls are going to be yelling at me. Okay? You want them to yell at me? Okay.
I've been trying to.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's number 30. Can't remember when. Here's number 2012. Hey, we're going to throw this. Yeah. All right. Hey, the quarter automatic to the line. Pick the side over here, guys. It goes on. We'll put 1,000. I got down to go to start. 11, 12, 13. 13? 13? They're going to give me 13, 14. How about 14, 15? Here we go. I got 13, 16, 17, 18, 19. How about 19? Numbers on that side. 18. I got 19. 2 rings, 21. And 2, you're going to go 2, 22, 22, 23, 24. And 5. How about 25? 25 for another. 25. And 6, 26. Now 7. How about 27? We're going to go 7, 27. And now 28. Now 29. How about 9? Now 3, 3 rings, 31. How about 31 to another? 31, 2, 1, 2, 3, 33. I got 3, now 4, 34, 35, 35, 36, 36, 37, 37, 38, and 39, and 4 grand, 41. I got a 1, 41, 2, 42. But 2, you're going to get 42, 42, and 3, 43, hit another, and 44, that's you, 44. About 44, 44. About 44, and we're going to celebrate over here. The 4,300, 4,300. More so number 36 to buy, 36 to buy, right? Here's something. And again, okay. Here's number 31, always 7, 7, all the time. Alrighty, fine, total, harvest, and start. Hey guys, I need to get mine, okay? Alright, here we go, 55 time. Hey, red, check it out. Great, look at the quarters, look at the half. I got 350, 75. But 75, minus 3.5, 75 quarter, good 4, and a quarter. And a quarter, he's not that bad, 4 and a quarter. And a half. 75. Yeah, how about 475? How about 475? 500, now quarter, now half, 2.5. How about half? No 75. How about 75 minus 5.5? 575, now 6. How about 6? I can't tell what he's done. He's looking at his phone. Yeah, total 10 on that. 575, what's that time? As soon as you do it. Here's 32. Here's the only 2,000 guys. Take it out. $2 out of that. And here's some. How about $5? That's right. Here go 5 here, 5 here, about 5, what's this? How about 6? I got 5 there. You see what you got? Okay, I get him, he's 5. 5.5. How about 5.5 here, 50, 50, how about quarter, now half. Can you half? No 75. How about 75? 5.5 here, 575. Hey, how about 75, 600 here, 6, now quarter. He's in at 6. How about 6.25? 6.25, yes, no, and we have overtime over here on this side. For $600, and guys, what's the number here? Can I number 17, 17. He's got 140 here. $4 automatic, what do you do on that? 800. How about making about 3, 3.25? How about 3.25 in the check? I got 3.25. He's 2. 2.25. How about 2.25, 2.25, 2? Are you ready, sir? 2.25? You saying no? I'm saying so. 200, number 6 is tomorrow, right? Here's number 34. No, 3, 7, so well. Hey, 3/4 time, heavy duty, right? Utility body side. All right, there it is. Those you go, automatic. What's the over the pound time? How about time to go? 4 grand, too much. 400, 500. How about $5? 3, 4, 5. Give me 5. $5.40, $5.5. 75. How about 75? $5.5 on site. 75. And 6. Not quarters. Now half. 6.5. 75. And 7. Not quarters. Now half. 75. and eat, and a quarter, and a half, 8.5, 8.75. Hey, don't do that. Don't play that game with me. 8.75, you said 8.5, 8.75. Oh, you're not. You said 8.5, 8.75. 8.75, 9 and a quarter, now half. Now 75, 9.75. After 75, 1,000 and a quarter. And a quarter, and a quarter here, and a quarter, and a quarter down here. We have for $1,000 on the each month. All right, number 35. Here we go, another 220 van, all right? Going automatically around here of 700. Number 7, 3, 3 to 4. Number 3 and a quarter, and a quarter, 2, 3, 200, quarters, not half. I got half, 3, 15, get it 51, half. Now 375.
75.
Now 4. Number 4, I got 375 here, 4. About 4 on line first, that quarter. Now half, no 75. About 75, 475, each 4.5. 475, 75, 505. And now a quarter, and now a half. About 5.5, 5.22, 5.5. I got half on line, 75, no 6, no 40. About 6.25, 6 over there. About 6.25, 6.25, okay, now half, 75, 7. Number 7, 6, 75 here, need 7, and a quarter. Number 7, 7 over there. A quarter on line, now half, and now 75. Number 75, I need 7.5, 7.75, what do you say? Number 75, now we eat, and a quarter, 8.25. Number 8.25 and now 75, 8.75. 8.5 over here, 8.75. 8.75, now 900, and a quarter, 9.25. About 9.25. This people you want to get, just pushing out. Let's go. I got 9 here, quarter now half, 9.5, 75. About 75, gonna go 975, gonna go 975, and we're going to now 1,000. And a time to go, me. And a time to go 975, $1,000, and I still been on line for 975, right? Let's check out, see the coach for you. All right, here we go. 36. Okay, fine. Oh, too much, God. All right, now, I'm here, who will be there? I'm at $900. 4.5. I got 450, 55 here, 1.5. Now 6. About 6, 600. Now 6. Now half. Now 7. About 7. About 6.5. 7, 7. Now half. I got a half. Now 800. Now 8 and a half. Now 9. About 9. Now half. There's the boot up. About 9.5. I'll be over here at 9. 9.5. About a half. A quarter, a quarter, and a quarter, a quarter, now half, 75. About 975, 975 dollars here, and a thousand to go here, 20,000, and a thousand to go down here, 9,000, a quarter, now half. We're back on site, and a quarter, 10.5. Come on, guys. About 10.5. My beer's getting hot. About 1,050, gotta go 50, 50, now 75. About 75, 1,075. 1,050 here, 1,075, 1,100. How about 11? Don't pay attention to that, don't just watch me. Give me 11 here now, quarter, not quarter. 11 here, 11 quarter. The thing I got to take it off. Quarter, half. 11.5, I'll do it. 11 quarter, 11 half. Guys, you're good, I don't read it right now. How about 11.50? How about 11.50? 11.50 on my source, excuse me guys. 11.25, 11.25. Yeah, there's something you want to know? Steve, what do you want? Yeah, 163, okay, no problem. 163, number 37, it's only 15, versus 15. Right, quarter automatic, so the right, it goes wrong down, give me down the time. I'm a down to go, this is 4.5. I got 450, 50, 5, 5, 3.5, 5, 15, 6, and a half, and 7. I got 7, now half, 7.5, 7.5. Now 800, 9, now half, and a half. You guys are over slow, 9.5, 1,000 right here, now half, now 11. I'm at 11, now half, right here, now 12. I'm at 12, we're gonna get 12, 11.5 here, 11.5. I need 12 over here, now half, 12.5. And now 13, and a half, 13 and a half, and about 14, now half, 14 and a half, and 15, about 15, now half, 16, now half. How about a half? Now 17, here to go 17, now half. How about 17 and a half, 18. How about 18, now half, 18 and a half. 18, how about 15, 15, 15, 15, 19, how about 19? How about 19, now half. How about 19 and a half, here's 19 here, 19, 50. And that's 50, so let's see, right over here. And 1900, 1900, now, are you 95? Are you, what's up here? What's up here? Are you number 95? 95. Okay, come on. Okay, number 38. Correct. Hey, let's stand up. Come on up, okay? There's number 38, 2000 GMC Sierra. Half time. It goes on. $2 automatic set of the line, $30 each charge. Is ready, got it. How much? You want 5? 5, 6. How about 6? I got 5, 6. How about 6, 7, 7, 8. How about 8? No, 9. Gotta go 9, 9, no 1,000. And 1,000, give me half. Get a half. I got 9 on the side. How about 950, 950 quarters and a half?
He's good.
Half. Then we can 975. I'll do. How about 975? Gotta go 975 and a half here. 975, and now I come, and now a quarter. And a quarter, and a quarter here, and a quarter in the half. 975. How about 75? We go 75, 75, 11, a quarter. How about 11 a quarter, now half. 11 and a half, 11 and a half, 11.75. 11.75, 11 and a half here. 11.75, we go 75, 75, and I quarter, thanks. For 11.50, 11.50, 7, see you very much. Can you see them? 94, 94, right? That's number 39, 2,000. Right, forward on, automatic, straight line, we go on the farm. I got 30 here, take the quarter. I quarter here, quarter in the quarter here, 3 quarters in the quarter. I got a quarter, 3, 6. And that's what we said, you find the $400, give me 4, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a half. I got 175, and 5, that's 100. I'm a 5, well, I'll say it 475. Here, you need a quarter and a half. I'm a 5 and a half. Extra, going up. How about 50, 75, 6? How about 600, here we go 6, what do you say? How about 600 and a quarter, quarter and a half? How about 6 and a half? How about a half? I have 650 here, 650 and 75. How about 75? See, I told you, steps on the right. 6 and a half, 675, no? So, that's 650, number 6, right? Fine, here's 40, here comes the 23. Hey, got me some, right? For the 100 minutes, what do you do another? How's that? How about $1,000? Then Keystone, how about 5? How about $500? He said, "Three, you take it a quarter." How 4 and a half? I got a hand, 33, 50, take it a quarter. How about 350, 50, you're gonna go 50 now, 75, not 4. How about 4, $400, 4, that quarter, now hand, 450. And about 50, 50, 450, 450, 450, 50, 50, and I. So the thing, 425 number 10, 425 number 6, 41, it's an right, for automatic, is it on how about 5? How about 500 bucks? How about 500 bucks? How about 5, 3 and a quarter? 3 and a quarter, huh? I got 350, 15, gotta go 50, 3 and a quarter here. I got a half now, 75, and a fourth. How about 4? You gotta go 400 and a quarter, here, you need a quarter, what do you say? 4 on 1, 4 and a quarter now, huh? I got a half, but I can say a half now, 75. 475, I was 4 and a half. How about 475, 475, the summer plan, $450, number 60, so there it is, number 42, 75. Hey, it's 75. All right, for your automatic, $80 for the pickup. I should count it out. 3 and a half. I got a half 75. How about 75 over, $400 now half, now 5, now half. Now a half, now 6. How about 6, and now a half, and now 7. You want 7? 7 and a half. 7 and a half, 8. How about 8? 27 and a half. 8 right here. Now a half, now 9. How about 9? Now half. How about 1 and a half? And 1,000. And 1,000 and a half, and now 11. And 11, now half. and 12 and a half, and 13. About 13, there we go 13, 12 and a half here. About 13, 13, right here, and a half. About 14 and a half, 15, 15 and a half, 16, 16 and a half. About 16 and a half, now 17, 17 and a half. About 17 and a half, right here, 18, now half. About 18, 150, 18 over here. 18, 150, 50, 18, 150, 50, 19, 19, now half. About a half, right again. 19 and a half and 2, 2,000, now half. About a half, I got 50, I'm gonna go 50, 50, 2,050, 50, I. 50, no one, that's 50, no two, about 22, now a half. 22 is over here in the middle. 22 and a half, okay, 23. About 23, I'm gonna get 23 and another, 22 and a half. About 23 and another, 23 and another, 300, over 10. 22, 50, number 37, 50, divided by number 57. Okay, here's number 42, 16, these numbers are fast. Are you going down? Slow down. So that's your time to them. On the time to go. He took 4 and a half. 455. I have 5 here and 6, and now a half. And 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 8, 800, now half, now 9. I got 9, now half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1,000, and 1,000, and 1,000. 3,000. About 175, okay, fine. Now 1,000, not quarter. I'm a quarter there, maybe get there. I get 10 and a quarter. I'm a 10 and a quarter, and a quarter, then 3 and I. So 10. So 1,000 even, 1,000 even. All 9, right? 9, and I'm just going to get it on. 44, 3,004. 60 to the truck, guys, okay? To the on the end, so the line here, we're going to say it. On the time to go, 5 to go. We'll get 5 to the bus. 5, got it here, 5 and a half. I got 5 and a half on the pickup. I got 5 ready, 5 and a half. That's it. Now half. 5 and a half. 600 here and a half. No 7. And a half. Now that's 7 on the right. 7 and a half. Up a quarter. Now half. 7 and a quarter here. 750, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, a quarter. And a quarter. And now a half. 50, 75, 100, and a quarter. And a half. About a half, 75, 1,000, and a quarter. And a half. About a half. 7 and a half. About 1,050, 50, and a half, 75 left. And quarter. And a half. About 11 and a half. That's it. Come on, let's just go. About 11, 50, 75, 11, 75, wow. About 1,200, 10, 40, 4 and a half. 12 and a half, oh goodness, I have the first one right here. Take it so on. 1275, 13. About 13. About 13, we're going to get 13, 13, and supper tank. 1275 online. 1275 online. Right, that is number 45. And they hold. Let's get in the long range now. 45 to 10 hole. What this means is a successful bidder on any long lane will pay for it in full tonight. We'll also leave it here for pay for it in full tonight. We leave it here for an additional 10 days. At the end of a 10-day period, if the owner is not redeeming that vehicle, you come back 60 days and look at that time. Look for those redeem that vehicle. All right, we'll refund your money, okay? Anybody have any questions? Very good. All right, how much? 2 grand? No. 2 grand. I got 1,011. I got 1,011. He's always come. I got 1,011. 11 o'clock. I'm a 20 grand, $12 here, 11 and a half. I'm a 11 and a half, now 12, I'm a 20 dollars. I'm a 20 here, $12, 12 here, 12 and a half, and 13. I'm a 13 and a half, 13.50. I'm a 50, I got 13 on the side, 13 and a half. I'm on 14. I'm a 14 guys. I'm a 14, 14, and a quarter, and a half, 75. 40, 75, 15 and a half, and 16. And 16, if you don't want to go, about 16, it's going to be 16, 16, 16 and a half, 17, about 17, now half, 17, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, steady up, 18 on 18 and a half, 19, 19, are you ready? I can't tell what you're doing. That'd be strong. 19, now high.
Got 19.
Okay, I got 19 now say. How about 19 had got 50 anybody else? 19 had got 50 and I sold the thing. So $1,900, right? Okay. Let me see your number. Let me see your number. Okay, 47, right? Come on up, please. Come on up. All right, thank you. That is the one here, 150 other two charge. All right, that's another regular meeting, okay? Take it home tonight. Somebody give me the time. I got time to go. 1,011. Up 11, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2 grand, 21, 22, 22, 23, gotta go 23, 23, get that. 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 27, 28. I'm a 8, 9, 29, 3 there. I'm a 30, 31, 2, 33. I'm a 32, 32 another, 30, over here. I got 2 there, now 3. I'm a 33, you gotta go 33, 4, 34, 35. 35, it goes all up. I got 34 on mine, 35. I'm a 35, so the same on mine. That's 3,400, 3,400, right here, 47, I'll leave mine. We're gonna sign a PC model, guys, okay? We're gonna go in now, 80 on the key charge. $1,000. How about $500 to start? That's fine. Now 4, now half. I get a half, now 5, now half. I got 5 and a half, now 6, I got 6, now half, now 7. I got 7, now half, 7 half. Ready? I'm at 800, 800 here, now half, now 9, I'm gonna go 9. I got 9, now half, now 1,000. And 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 75,000, now quarter. And a quarter, 10 here, 10 a quarter. I'm a 10 a quarter, a quarter, a quarter, down here, a quarter, now half, now 75. 75, yeah. How about time is 75, 75, from there, 1100. I'm a 10, 11, 11, down here, yes, no, 10. 1,075 and number 26, 26. And he's coming up. I just number 48, this is only 15, hey, it's close to 200, right? Okay. For, my here, how about $500? I got 5 cents. How about 600? It's gonna be $600 pound of the rate, and you 6. How about 600? I'm gonna have to say fine. Now 6. Now half. I got a $100 here, then you have 600 quarter. Now half. Now 75. How about 75? 100 and a quarter. And a quarter and a quarter and a half. 7 and a half. 75. 75. 800. 75. 800. I think those ones are not. How about these about? Nope. 8. How about? How about quarter 8 right here? How about 825, 825, 825 and a half? 8 and a half, now 75, 9. How about 9, 9, I'm on 70, 75, we can. I got 9 and a quarter. And a quarter, then 25, get a home, 950, what do you say? How about 950, 50, 950, 950, and 9, oh, the same. 925, on 9, okay, here's a whole time, Jim, okay? Here, national, we say, 5, 5.5, how about 5.5, he's probably ready, 5.5, no, we're going up and down. How about 5.5, the quarter? How about 5 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, then 1 and a half, now 75, now 6, and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, and 75, now 7, now a quarter, and a half, 75, 75, 8, now a quarter, and a half, 75 back, and a quarter, 945, and a half, that's 75,000, and a half, about a half, 11, and a half, no one, but 12, right here, no high, 13, give me 13, but 13, that's 75, 13, and a quarter, and a half, that's 75, 13, 75, but 75, there go 75, and we, 14 and a quarter, I have 14 and a quarter. How about 14 and a quarter, here you have 75, 15. How about 15? You're gonna go 15. Come on, guys, no good little women. Let's go. 15 and I'm so that's 1475. One line, right? Hey, that's two cards. Number 50, 51. And they hope. Here's 2018. Here's the
Rico, you ready?
okay, fine. Got 11, 7, 11, 8, 11, 8, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 12, grand, 12, 1. How about 12, 1? 1, here, 2, 12, 2, 12, 3. How about 12, 3, 12, 2, 3. You're gonna go 34. How about 12, 4, 12, 3, 12, 4. What do you say? How about 12, 5, 4, 4, now 5, 12, 5. How about 12, 6?
You got 5?
I do. How about 12, 6? How about 12, 6? Sit her up. How about 12, 6? 12, 7, 12, 7, 12, 8. How about 12, 8? 12, 7, 0, 7, 12, 8, 9, 13, grand. How about 13? The 13. How about 13? What is it? 13? No one? 13 on site.
Yeah, 13 on
I
site.
do. How about 13 1? How about 13 1? Now 2. 13 2. 13 one's online. How about 13 2? You're gonna get 2. You're gonna get 2. And I 2 3. How about 3? 13 2 to my throw. How about 13 3? 3 4. 13 4. How about 13 4? Don't forget you got to be in school tonight, okay? I got 13 3. 13 4. Oh, so that's 13 3 online, okay? And here we go, guys. The next one is number 51, 27, 27. I'm with that wrong, right? For an automatic. Hey, starting out there about 5 grand. I see everybody wants to do it all at once, okay? How about 3 grand? Who about 1,000? 1,000, 11, 11, 12, 12 here, 13. How about 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, it's gonna be 16, and 17, it goes on 19, 2 grand, 21. 21, 2, 22, 2, 3, 24, 5, 6, 7, 27, 26 and a half, 27 and a half, and 8, and that's 28, 28, now that's 27 and a half, 28, and 9, you gotta go 9, now how? And 3, how about 3 grand, for this week, how about 3, you gotta get 3 grand, now 1, 31, $100 poker table, 31, 2. How about 32? It won't get any cheaper. 31, 32, 3. How about 33? 33, 33. What do you say? How about 34? 34. What do you do? 34. I have 33. I need 4. How about 4, 5? 35 with another. How about 35? 36. How about 36? My good is getting hot. How about 37? 37, 36, 7. How about 37? 38. How about 38? Come on, guys, let's go. How about 39? Here's everybody. 38, 39. How about 39? 39? Now 4 grand. How about 4 grand? You gotta go 4, you gotta go 4 grand, you gotta go 4 grand, 41. How about 41? Money's 4 grand. 41. 41, 2. 42. Take it on. 42. 41, 2. I got 2 and 3. How about 43, 4, 44? What do you say? 43, 44, whatever. 44, 5, 45, 45, whatever. How about 45? Mine is 44, 5. 6. There's a big one. Go win it. 6, 7. 7, 8. 48. 49. I have 48, 49. Now 5. I ran. I got 5 grand. I got 5 pounds and $1.51. I got a 1, 2. I think that's 51. 52. 52. 51. 52. 56. How about 56? 52 things. What about? How about 53? 4. 54 $100. 54. I'm going to get 400. Now 4. How about 54? 55. 55 $100. 55. 55. What was that? $5,400 online, okay? Just for this, wow. And he's got a 52, now waiting on a Mercedes. Wow. How many things that? All right, I got 3, how much? He's getting hungry, so that's him. Good win. 3.5, 4. I got 4 on the side. How about 4.5? How about 4.25? 4.5. 475. How about 475? Money 75, 500 and a quarter. I have 500 on set. 545 and a half, 75. How about 75? 575, 600 and a quarter. And a quarter, 600 here, 600. How about 6.25 and a quarter, 6.25, and we have quarter half, 6.5, 75, no 7. Now 4, a quarter high, 700, 75, now each, 800 and a quarter, 825, each right here. How about 825, 825, 825, and I, total time, $800 under 13, 13, 8, come on. Right, you say, hey, how about time to go where? Time to go from that one. How about time to start? 3.25, 75. How about 375 and 4 and a quarter? And that's 4 and a quarter here on side of 4 and a quarter. How about 4 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter here and 9? So the thing. At $400, number 10, number 10. Here's number 54, 2010, 42, 10. All right, what we do in that one, we got 9 and 100. 3, 3.25. I got a quarter half, 350, 15, gotta go 50, 3.25. How about 350, 15, anybody else? 350 now, you can, hold $400. And now we'll go around the back of the quarter half. I got a hammer 75, get a 475. And 5. I'm a 5 there and a quarter. I have 5 pound a quarter. I'm a 5 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter down here. We're going to quarter half, 75 and 6 and a quarter and a half and a half, 6 and a quarter, 6.5. 6.5, 75, one line, now 7. How about 7? It's 7, the 7, 3, 7, yes, no. Then I sold it, 675 online, okay? And this number 55, it's up to 8, everybody can read. How much is it? We said 3.25. How much 3.25 in the quarter, 3.25 in the half, 3.50. 50, 350 was, yeah, there it is, 175. 10 4. How about 4 here and a quarter? How about 4 and a quarter? 4 is the big guys. How about 4 and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter down here, 4 and a quarter, this one, 1 night, half, 75. How about 75? Back on site, 4.5. 475, 475, 475. 500, now 5. How about 5? Now quarter. And a quarter, I do. I got 5 here. Need a quarter, come on, guys. 5 and a quarter. 2 and a half, 5 and a quarter. Solar time. That's $500 number 8. All right, number 56 is on. All right, how the manager is it? How about on the side? How about 43 is there? 8 and a quarter now, half. And a half, 3 and a quarter, 0. 350, 50 now, 75, 4. How about 4 knuckle right here in the half? And the 15, now 75, now 5, $500, give me 5, what do you say? Now a quarter. And now a half, 5, 50, gotta go 50, 50, 550, now 75, and 6. How about 6? Okay, let's go. How about $600? Let's take this one. How about 600? We're gonna go 600, 600, and I sold it. 575, number 4 is the winner. All right, 57 to 75. Already found the guys, anybody gonna be another 2,000. 2,000. Let me shuffle it out. How about 1,000? 5. 6, 7. Already got 6, need 7. Now 8. How about 8 here, 7 here, and 8, 800 here, a half. Now I got a half, now 9, at a half, at 1,000, at a half, at 11, at a half. How about 11 and a half? 11 over here, 11 and a half, now 12, now half. How about 12 and a half? 12 on side, 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half, 75. How about 75? 13, 13, and a quarter, 13.25. And now 13 and a half. And now 75 and 14. 14, ready to go 14, left quarter, and a half, 14.50, 14.50, now 75, now 15, 15, now half, 15.50, and now 16. How about 16? You gotta be 16. I've got 15 and a half inside. It's 15 and a half, 17, 17, we're gonna go 17. Everybody else? At 17, and we sold him online for 16.50. All right, there we go. The next one is 50,001. 750. And we'll get down to the bucks. How about that, man? How about 200 bucks to start? Yes, two. Sir, what's up? How about two here, two and a quarter, two here, two and a quarter. How about two and a quarter, two and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, and a quarter half, two and a half, six, two and a half, a half, 75, 1, 2, 75, 3. How about three here, 300? How about three, you're gonna go 3S for the whole motorcycle, 300 bucks, not quarter. How about three and a quarter, three here, quarter, and a half. How about 315? Gonna go 50, 50, 350, 350, about 75. How about 75, 375, 375, 4. How about 4 here, 400, 375, 4. Not quarter.
He's renting it, guys.
Not quarter. A quarter. And a half.
You got a quarter?
I do. Four and a half. Come on, you guys are all like old ladies, right? 4 and a half. 450 now, 75. 4 and a half online, 475. Now 5. Now 5. See, I told you, all like old ladies. 5. How about 5 and a half? 500 and a quarter, 525, 5 and a quarter. 5 here, 5 and a quarter. How about 5 and a quarter? Come on, guys, let's go. How about 5 and a quarter? Now we saw them on site.
No, I got 5.
You got 5? Okay, fine. Online, $500, $500. Online. Next one is a 10-day hold, guys. See our 100 model? Yeah, that one. How about 1,000? How about 1,000 to go where? How about 500 bucks to start? You want 5? How about 500 here? 5, 3, 3 and a half, 4, no half, 4 and a half, 5. How about 5 here? This is 4 and a half, and 5, 5 and a half. How about 100 here? Half, 6, now half. How about 6 and a half? 1, 6 and a quarter. Now half, 75. How about 675? We're going to go 675. How about 7? Now 7. Now half, 7 and a half. Now half. 8 and a half. Now 9 and a half. And a half. Well, I got 9 on the site. How about 950? You're going to go 50, 50, 50, 50, a quarter and a half. Got a half. Got 75. Now 1,000. Got 1,000 to go 9. Got 1,000. A quarter and a half. How about 10 and a half? How about 1,050, 50? You're going to go 50 now. 75 here. 10, 75. And now 11, 1100. 11, B11, go 11, do 11, B11, and we. Oh, you're right, 1075. You good?
Who did you have for 1075?
Eric, you in 1075? Who said 1075? Already had that. Give me half. What do you mean that? Oh, come on, don't be like that. I got 1,000. 1,050? Well, I'm gonna sell it then for $1,000. I gotta get my beer fresh. Hey, tell me your number. Let's go. Hey, give me your number. Get up out of your chair. Hey, get up out of your chair.
Number 8.
8, all right. There's something. Next week, I won't let you sign up if you don't do that. There's another one, Kawasaki KO 659. 6. That's it, huh? All right, here we go. We'll go about 500. We'll get 500 bucks. He said 2, you got 2? 2? You got about 100? How about 100 for? 100 for? How about 100 for? You want 100? How about 100 here in the corner, 100 here in the corner here, and I saw it. For $100, $100. Let's see, he's got number, and number 61. Well, and here's 85 on the midnight. All right, motorcycle night. All right, here we go with 500 bucks. That will get 5. We have about 10 of them. 100. 100 here, then 1 here, then 100 for, 100 for, what do we say? 100 in the folder, 125, how about 125 and 125, but it's over 10, for $100, $100, from 100, you show me 121, here's number 62, now we call it, I'm a fucking interest, 250 model. All right, five it up, $500, go find over here, five, how about 200 bucks? 200 bucks. What about? You got two? Oh, what about? Hey, they got 150. Who wants 50 for that one? 50 for. What about? That's no value. Okay, we'll just do it. All right, here's number 63. Hey, another Sunday home, guys, right? Here's, and it last right. All right, $80 each on. Automatic 75. How much? I don't know. It might be. Get it like you see it. That's best I can tell you, David. All right, give me $5 grand.
I got 91.
That's even better. 91, 92. 91, 2. 91, 92. How about 92 for another? 92 for another? 92, 93. How about 93? Bids 92 on sale. 93, 4. 94, 5. How about 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. 99, 10, 10, 9, 1, 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 2, 10, 2, 3, 4. I'm a 10, 4. I'm on the 10, 3, 10, 4, down 5, down 6. I'm a 10, 6, 10, 5, 10, 6. I'm a 10, 6, I'm a 6, 7, 10, 7. I'm a 7, 10, 7. Gotta go 7 and then silver thing. 10,006 online, 10,600 online. Now, over 54. Right? For how to manage the line to be found with them. How about time to go? Who's the five? That price. How about time to work in that one? You won't find it. Five and a half of the back and no stairs. But 6 and no 7, and here, no 7 here. These 6 and a half, 7, 675, not 7. How about 7, another 7 on site, no course. How about 7 behind 7, 50, 75. How about 75? So 75? Okay, 7.5 online, 775, and then 778 and a quarter. And a quarter, 800, 825. I'm gonna get 825, 825, 825, 50, 850, guys. Hey, another 50, 50, another 50, 75, here we go, 875. How about 875, 875, 900. How about 900, and a quarter, 925. How about 9 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a half. How about that? About 75. How about 70? Come on, guys, let's go. 975, $1,000. And a quarter. How about quarter and a quarter here, quarter in a row? And a half. How about 1,060, 1,050, 75. How about 75? You're gonna go 75.
75.
And 11 and a quarter. A quarter, 11 here, and a quarter.
Quarter.
And a half. 11 and a half. Total time 11:25 online, okay? And let's see here, the next one. There's 65. Here's another weight model. CMC Savannah. Down to that. Say, give me how much here? Time to go, time to go. You said 3 weeks, we're gonna call here. I got a quarter and a half. I got a half 75. We're gonna go 75 $400 and a quarter and a half. And 75 and 5 online. That's a quarter and a half, and a 6 and a half. And 7 and a half, and 8 and a half, and a half. What is it? 9 and a half. How about a half? And a half. And now 1,000. And now a half. And now 11. And now a half. And now 12. And a half. And 13. And a half. And 14. And a half. And 15. And a half. And a half. 15, 50. Or something off the half. I've got 1,500, 50, 50, 50, and now I do. I got a half, 16, 16, now a half. How about a half? One is over here, 16, 16 and a half, 17, now a half. I got a half, now 18, how about 18, now 18 and a half. And a half, 19, gotta go 19, now a half. And a half, 19 and a half and 2, and a half. How about a 50, gotta go 50, and a 50, and a half, you need a half, now 2. and 2.5, and 4.5, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 28, about 28, 800, here, now, down here, 9, over 10, 2,700, so my number 8 divider, number 66, it's on all the cards. Okay, one side, 400 minutes, 1 each on it, okay? And if you go to somebody in the over here. What's wrong with that card? You said nothing. 7, 8, 9,000, 11. How about 11? You're going to give me 1100. How about a half? How about 1,050, 1,000, 1,050, 11? How about 11? You're going to give me 11 right here and a half, 1150 right here. And 1, you're going to get 1, 2, now half, 13, now half, 14, 13 and a half here, 14 and a half, and 15 and a half. 15 and a half, 16, 16 and a half. How about a half? 16, how about 50? You gotta go 50. How about 50, that's 50, 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 19. 19, why is 18 and a half? 19? How about 19? No, huh? 19 and a half, no, 2. You drink? No, huh? And a half, I got 2,000 over here. 2,000 up 50 right here, now 21. How about 21? Now, huh? 21 and a half, right here, now 2. How about 22? Go to book up. 22 and a half, 22 and a half, right here. Now 3, how about 23? How about 23? Now half, 23, 50. Now 50, gotta go 23, how about 50, 50, right here, now 24, how about 24 and a 50? How about 24, how about 50, 22, how about 24, how about 50, 50, and a 50, and I, so that. 2,400, number 13, Meyer, number 67, and 82, 4, that's 250. Yes, sir. All right, hope we have to stick that truck in. You don't have that, so they're on 500. How about sugar quarter, choose one. How about sugar quarter, sugar quarter, sugar quarter, in the corner, down here, 9, 1, 2. Let's see here.
Gonna be okay? So I'll let you.
Super thing. 200 bucks, number 6. Come on, right here, number 68. 24. All right, going to not go down. 500 bucks, 500 bucks. 30, 40. 30, 30, 40, 30 and a half. I got 350, I got 50, 70, 4 and a half, 50, and a 5, 500, and I'll say to give me 6. And I'll have a 7. I'm a 7 and a half, right here, and 7 and a half. And 8.
8?
I'm a 8 and a half, now half. Get the book up, half, right? I'm the 9, I do. 8 and a half, 9, now half, now 1,000. Now 1,000, 9 and a half on site, 1,000, 1,000, now half. And now 11. I'm 11, 10 and a half, and 11, 75, now 11, now 11. I'm a quarter, now half, 11 and a half, 75. My guys, it's 11, 75, 12, now quarter. I'm a quarter, quarter, regular half, over a half, 75. I'm a 75, 13, now quarter. And a quarter, now half, 50, 50, 75, there goes 75. I'm a 75, 14, now half, give me half, 14 and a half, and now 15, and now a half. 15 and a half, 95, 16, and now a half. How about a half? So, my guys, you're getting like old ladies now. Half, 17, now a half. 17 and a half, 18, 18 and a half, 18 and a half, and 19 and a half, 19 and a half. How about a half and 2, 2 grand, now 1, 21, 21, and now 2. How about 22? You gotta get 2, you gotta get 22, and 22, and I.
Think you're gonna be okay.
Super thing, 2,100, 2,100. What was it? Got the number is on the other side. It's 105, 869, 060, all of that. 100, number 5. 5? I got 5, 3, regular quarter. I got regular quarter, 2 and a half, and now 75. I got 75, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, now 75. How about 75? I'm gonna go 475, 475, 4 and a half over here, 475. No? So, that's $450 from my number 4 to buy. Hey, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. Make sure you pay your bills, get your cars out of the yard. We'll see you all next Thursday again, okay? Okay, fine.